is Christine Valestad, formerly Christine Salerno. I'm 37 years old. I'm originally from New Jersey, and I'm now living in the country of Norway. This is my story. I suffered for 13 years with an ache in my butt like a golf ball that I was sitting on. I felt an electrical shock running through me from my butt all the way down to my ankle that would flare up right before my period and last for 5 days. And I could count on that pain for 13 years coming back to me. I had low back discomfort from an accident. I fell mountain biking, and I constantly was in some state of pain. Try to relieve my pain that started at age 24 and was continuing all the way to age 37. I had first started out going for MRIs, scans of my back at my regular doctor, chiropractors, exploratory surgery, massage therapy, acupuncture, injections, anything that I could think of, including even physical therapy, many, many times with no results, personal trainers, everything that I could think of to try and relieve my pain, I was trying. I was on medications after medication, anything, just to get relief. During the 13 years of pain, I was trying so much just to get relief. I spent $600 a month on medications, so my insurance would cover some of it, but I had to eat some of that cost as well. I was going into acupuncturists for several months. Every visit twice a week was $50. I was going to massage therapy just to try and relieve some aspect of the pain. Every time I went, it was another $75. Never mind travel costs to these appointments, missed work for pain and for visits and for injections and surgery. I even got to the point, I went to Columbia University to see the doctors that treat the New York Yankees, the specialists for back and hip injuries, and I had to pay the travel costs as well as pay out of pocket several $1,000s for all those visits. And I got nowhere still. To the point that I felt like there was nothing that was going to help me because I was in so much pain. I got depressed. I felt like I'd look in the mirror and I wouldn't even like the person I was because the person I was constantly in pain. How could I like myself when every day I woke up and I felt extreme pain that held me back from family, friends, and cut into my paycheck from work and even made me feel like I had to go on disability? So when I finally got to this point, I started Googling and I got on Dean's Facebook group. And that's when he offered me a free consult. He said, come on and let's do a video consult and we can talk to each other. But my first thought was, I'm a little shy. I don't know if I really want to go on some video chat with someone I don't know. And I really don't think this can help me because I already tried stretching. I've already been to countless physical therapists. I've even gone to the extreme point of trying surgeries. So I just wasn't getting anywhere. But at the same time, I felt like my life was over. Let me just give myself one last chance to try this out and just see, because it can't hurt. And so when I got onto Dean's video consult, he showed me a very simple exercise. And as soon as I tried it, I started to feel some relief, like my back was unlocking. And I got to the point when I was talking to him and trying this exercise that I realized I was starting to take some small piece of control back in my life just by using this one exercise. And over the next few days, I tried this exercise again and again, the way he had instructed me to do so. And for the first time, I was in control of my experience with my body and with my pain. I could control some small speck of it just by doing this exercise that was so simple, I could even do it in public. And now it wasn't relying on spending my paycheck, my time away from friends and family to get to a point of some type of temporary relief, because that's all I was getting. Now I was able to start to feel a difference in my body that I myself was creating. And I felt empowered by this exercise. So I went to the point and I got involved with Dean's membership site. And I had tried things before like this, and I had gotten nowhere. It was just simple exercises I'd seen a million times before. But this was different stuff. It was a different approach that was finally working for me. To review my symptoms, from age 24 up until the present of age 37, 13 years, I could count on having a pain in my low back. I could count on having a constant tightness in my left glute like I was sitting on a golf ball. I could count on having that extreme electrical shock sciatic pain running from my butt all the way down to a tight ankle 5 days in a row right before my period. And I felt like, okay, there's nothing I'm going to do to be able to get some relief. I went to doctors that told me the only way I could possibly get relief other than being on constant pain medication after everything I had tried was a chemical menopause. They said, if you don't have the hormones in your body as much, maybe you won't feel the pain, but it's irreversible and you're a young person still. But when I got through week 9 with Dean, first week in to the program, I started having zero low back pain. I had a bruised feeling in my back for 13 years. I felt like someone had kicked me back there really hard and it never stopped hurting. I couldn't even have someone touch my low back. It's been gone all these 9 weeks after that first week. The second thing I noticed as I got through the first cycle of my menstrual period, I still did have some electrical shock pain as I was working through my body. But now as I work through that second cycle, I have zero pain whatsoever. From 13 years of extreme pain where I felt so depressed just getting out of bed to zero pain. And I know it seems like, well, that's a short time, 9 weeks, maybe it'll come back, it's too quick. But the difference is if you've been living for 13 years with pain and all of a sudden something you're doing starts slowly unraveling that pain in your body and you can see the results in the way you walk. I can look at my new pair of shoes and see I'm not wearing them out the same. I can feel like there's a difference in my body and I myself am in control of it. I'm not depending on sitting in a doctor's office waiting to get my shot or my pill constantly. I'm not depending on anything anymore except the tools that Dean has taught me through his membership site that I'm now able to learn and use and carry with me wherever I go. So I don't need to have pills in my bag anymore. I don't need to run to these office visits every time I'm in pain. Stop, go to the acupuncture, go get a massage. No, just stop for a moment and do my stretch that he taught me. And I can relieve it myself and control it, but also see myself walking better, see myself balanced more, and see not only stopping pain, not putting a Band-Aid on it, but working towards a path of healing and feeling that difference in my body. I'm excited about each day that I wake up because it's another day I'm getting stronger. When I used to feel like it's another day I don't even want to be here because I can't deal with the pain anymore. The membership site has provided me with a totally different outlook on life. It's relieved me not only of my pain, but of the depression that comes with having chronic pain that I know so many of you know and feel. It's like a feeling of finally, I look in the mirror now and I'm in control of myself and I have a life and a future that's pain-free.